everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Angela here, and today we are talking about the shock separation announcement about Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez. Well, shock if you aren't one of my blog readers or subscribers, because I don't like saying I told you so, but this marriage was one of convenience, as I told you guys over 2 years ago when I spilled the tea on my blog. Nonetheless, I'm going to fill you in on what's happening. Is Ariana dating her co-star Ethan Slater? Is she an obsessed homewrecker like the streets are saying? And I will give you inside tea on Ariana and Dalton, so stay tuned until the end. Before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe for new videos each week, follow us on our social media, check out the blog for Inside Celebrity Tea. We're in the middle of a rebrand right now, but a huge blog comeback is upon us. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you Team Ariana, Team Dalton, Team Ethan, Team Lily? And without further ado, let's begin. The announcement. TMZ got the exclusive and posted it on July 17th after Ariana was seen the day before at Wimbledon without her ring, and many media sites commented on that. The second I saw the media was reporting on Ariana not wearing her ring, I was like, oh yeah, the divorce filing is upon us, because aside from the rumors I personally heard, Ariana and her ring were a big thing for Dalton that sources have told me about in the past. So I've been told before that Dalton would get really upset if Ariana was seen in public without her ring, so the fact that she was without it at a major event such as Wimbledon with literal royalty felt like she was priming the media for an announcement, because as we learn on my channel, the media and celebrities work hand in hand more times than not. Even TMZ, who released the exclusive on July 17th, posted an article acting all confused about Ariana not wearing her ring literally on July 16th, as if they haven't had the separation article all planned out already. Also, Ariana was not making it hard to get a shot of her hand. It was literally fully exposed and on her face and like ha ha ha, and it felt like she wanted to get the no ring on the finger shot, especially as such a big event. She's also a seasoned veteran in the industry and she knows how the game works. Following up to the separation announcement, Ariana would post on social media with her bare ring finger, and knowing what I know about the ring and how important it was for Dalton for her to wear it, it felt like maybe in her own way she was reclaiming the bare ring finger, if you want to call it that. And I will be spilling more inside tea on my blog, because that's where I reserve all the scandalous information just in case whoever is watching doesn't want the inside scoop. I don't know why you wouldn't, but this is a democracy. Now here's a suspicious thing. On their 2-year anniversary this past May, she posted a photo of her and Dalton kissing at their wedding, writing the number 2 as well as 3.5 together with an accompanying "I love him so." And now the media is reporting that they have been having marriage troubles for months and have officially separated in January. And Ariana would constantly deny these marriage troubles over the past few months. Now what's crazy is that in January, Dalton got Ariana's name tattooed on his heart. And remember, Ariana has a song called Tattooed Heart.
Oh, your tattooed heart.
And Ariana got his name tattooed on her finger in January. He was also seen recently with his ring, and Dalton had wished her a happy birthday on Facebook on June 26th. Ariana also said in a different video that she's just getting her ring cleaned, not divorced.
I'm just not wearing my ring, it's getting cleaned. I'm not getting a divorce. Before you start, just don't. I'm not getting a divorce. I'm not getting a divorce.
That's how significant the wearing of the ring is for them. For other couples, sometimes it's not that significant, like Justin Bieber never wears his ring, really, and Hailey always does. But for Ariana and Dalton, it is kind of significant for them. And after all of that, TMZ writes, "We're told Dalton has been dating over the last few months, which was fine with Ariana."
What?
Fine with Ariana? How many of us would be fine with our husband dating other people? Like, the legal measures haven't even been taken yet. So this makes me think, is it because Ariana is doing something shady? So she wants to take the heat off of her by making it seem like, oh yeah, this is like what Dalton wants? Pretty sure this isn't what Ethan Slater's wife wants, as I will get to in a moment. TMZ continues, "Our sources say both Ariana and Dalton were shocked no one picked up on this separation until today, when TMZ broke the story they had gone their separate ways and were headed for divorce court." Not them gaslighting the public and trying to pretend like they were already over, and people shouldn't be shocked that Ariana is now dating a man who's also married and just recently welcomed a baby, especially with Dalton getting her name tattooed a few months ago. TMZ writes, "We're told a few months back the two tried a reconciliation, but it failed. One source with direct knowledge told TMZ the relationship is heading for divorce and that they have been officially separated since January." So, I'm assuming she posted the anniversary photos to save face?
What?
TMZ continues, writing that Ariana and Dalton have been thousands of miles apart since December when she started filming Wicked. Our sources say they were having problems even before that. We're told they remain friends and still talk on the phone regularly, but according to sources, the marriage is kaput.
I don't buy it.
A source also tells people that Dalton is very religious and was committed to making it work, but Ariana had moved on. Ah, the battle of exes in the media. Long story short, People magazine blames the fact that Dalton is working as a real estate agent in LA and therefore he can't move around, and Ariana has been living in London filming Wicked, and their marriage being turned into a long-distant marriage is what ruined it for them. Now, the news of their separation also brought attention to this video from February 2023 of Dalton out with his friends for a game of pool, and if you look closely, it looks like he's taking off his wedding ring. But a lot of people pointed out that he seems to be adjusting it, and we don't know if he takes it off or not because the video cuts off and it's not that clear. And this video caused Dalton to get a lot of hate because they're like, oh, he's an F-boy, he's trying to take off his wedding ring so he can hit on other women. And honestly, there is maybe some truth to those rumors, which I will discuss on my blog or in an upcoming video. I will keep you posted. But what do you guys think about the video? And in the case of Ariana, she plays the game a little too well. Because after news of the breakup hit the press, the next few days, she's on social media suddenly, liking shady sad posts. She liked this one post that says, "Never again will I be in a relationship with someone I fear." Is she priming up the public for a scandalous album reveal? Dalton has his faults that I've heard of, as I've already mentioned, and I will elaborate on in the future. And also, I want to preface by saying that Ariana isn't the only problem in the equation, Dalton is as well. And I'm going to talk about all of that, but let me finish telling you the story of how it all went down with Ariana, Ethan Slater, and his wife, Lily J. One thing you have to look out for when a celebrity breakup is announced is how it's announced, what events transpired before, and what the media says afterward, because it's all a game. How it went down, it gets real messy. Only 3 days after the confirmation that Dalton and Ariana are separated and have been so since January, TMZ releases yet another exclusive saying that she's dating Ethan Slater, her co-star. Just like Ariana is a seasoned veteran in the industry, I am a seasoned media and celebrity gossip veteran, so I rolled my eyes extra hard when I saw that headline. Wow, shocking, I didn't see that coming. Rumors of two co-stars dating, aka something to promote the film, aka how important we've all seen marketing is with the Barbie movie. Now, a lot of people were shocked because it's like, wow, Ariana, you kinda have the audacity because you move on within 2 hours and this dude, Ethan Slater, who is still legally married, had just welcomed a baby with his wife not even a year ago. TMZ writes, sources with direct knowledge tell us she and Ethan Slater started dating several months ago during production of the flick. Several months ago? Ariana, didn't you just celebrate your 2-year anniversary 2 months ago? Speaking of 2 months, it was also 2 months ago in May where Ethan dedicated an Instagram post for his wife, Lily J, celebrating their 5 years as they were high school sweethearts and were together since 2012. Page 6 reports that Lily J is completely blindsided by his relationship with Ariana. It's horrible, they were high school sweethearts, they have a baby, she's a wreck, a source said. Sources believe Ariana is the reason Ethan and Lily suddenly break up now when nothing appeared wrong between them.
Break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, 'cause I'm bored.
Production sources tell Page 6 that Lily and their baby visited the Wicked set, and Ariana has reportedly spent time with the couple together. Now, this reflects badly on Ariana, not just because we want to blame the woman or whatever, but because Ariana has a really long track record of breaking couples apart. So let me know if you want an in-detail video about that. But since the news has exploded, Ethan has privated his Instagram. I guess he's never really received this much public attention and isn't used to people digging into his life and finding the faults in the story, such as your loving Instagram post for your wife in May. TMZ is now reporting that Ethan's estranged wife feels betrayed and heartbroken over her ex's romance with Ariana. Sources close to Lily J tell TMZ that she's devastated her family's been torn apart. She's also upset their young son, who was born in August 2022, won't have both his mom and dad around constantly now that they've split. Their sources say Lily and Ethan aren't on good terms now that the Ariana relationship is full steam ahead. We're also told for her part, Lily feels like he's completely turned his back on his family. TMZ writes that Ariana actually used to hang out with both Ethan and Lily while they were still a happily married couple. And she even liked his Instagram tribute to Lily on Mother's Day this year. Remember, we're told Ariana and Ethan's romantic relationship started several months ago. So basically they're hinting to cheating. According to TMZ sources, the whole thing has left Lily feeling betrayed and heartbroken. Additional sources close to the situation tell TMZ, it's understandable that emotions are high and it's hard seeing your ex move on, especially in such a public way, and her friends are trying to protect her, but Ari and Ethan are just trying to lay low and be respectful of their exes as they pursue this new relationship. How are you trying to be respectful if the relationship started based on cheating on both parties? I don't know. Now, Us Weekly is trying to salvage Ariana's reputation as they released an exclusive story claiming that Ethan had told his wife about his relationship with Ariana. And it's funny because the exclusive sources that are speaking to the media aren't in agreement. Us Weekly writes, Ethan Slater informed his wife that he was done with their marriage shortly before his romance with Ariana Grande went public, according to a source. And yet another source close to Ariana denies it, but the insider exclusively tells Us Weekly Ethan sat Lily down a few days before the news broke about him and Ariana and said that he wanted a divorce. Lily never saw it coming. Okay, interesting. Are Ariana and Ethan fighting behind closed doors on how to make the story look like they're not the bad guys? Us Weekly continues writing, according to a third insider, Ethan and Ariana were separated when they started dating, and their relationship is recent. The Inside Tea. Honestly, it seems like Ethan is getting attention from a huge pop star and he probably thinks this is real love, not knowing Ariana's track record of relationship hopping, and he seems to have thrown away his entire life for this moment of lust. As for Ariana and Dalton, I've spoken about them a lot on my blog and I even made a video when they got engaged, announcing my concerns about Ariana not being able to stay single, because if you go through Ariana's track record, you won't find a month where she was single. Matter of fact, she often got into a relationship before her relationship even ended, and this is something that sources have been telling me about Ariana for nearly a decade. My source is even famous on my blog for branding Ariana as a serial cheater, and this is a theme that goes underlooked in her song, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored. And it's more about this power dynamic that I believe comes from a very insecure place for Ariana. When she first debuted, she was known as an insecure celebrity who would lash out and only allowed people to photograph her from one side. And if you guys watched my video on Ariana and Dalton or read my blog post, you guys already know that I told you this marriage isn't going to last, mainly because it's a marriage of convenience in the sense that it's what Ariana wanted at the moment. And I'm going to spill more inside tea in my upcoming blog post about them, but for now, I'll give you guys a little tease. Now the crazy thing is, in January 2021, I released an exclusive article claiming that Ariana is supposedly cheating on Dalton. And if you see the way it all rolled out with her being in a relationship with Ethan before even separating from Dalton, or as they claim they were apparently already separated, what can I say? My sources are good. Now Dalton is not innocent by any means, so don't think I'm siding with either one of them here. I think they're both problematic. But in that article I wrote, my source says that this engagement can go two ways. Either it fails and they break up, or they make it down the aisle because Ariana wants to prove a point, but it'll end in divorce. I even mentioned this in my Ariana video where I said, will she become the next Jennifer Lopez? Because Jennifer was a main pop star who's been married 3 times and divorced twice. Go check out that blog post, I'll link it in the description box because I exposed some crazy tea about how Ariana had a hand in making her engagement ring, how the engagement was not spontaneous, and something that she needed at the moment, and so much more.
Way too damn needy. Tell me how good it feels to be needed.
In May 2021, I published an article saying, "That's the life I see Ariana leading. I don't believe that Ariana is secure in herself by any means, which is why she is constantly hopping in and out of relationships. It's more of a marriage of convenience. It's what Ariana wants at the moment. She wants to be married at the moment. Does this mean it's going to last forever? Hell no. I'll be shocked if they even make it 3 years because Ariana hops in and out of relationships." That was May 2021. And boom, they only made it to 2 years and she's already in a different relationship, as I told you she would be. And if you read my blog post about Ariana from 2016 until now, it's almost as if they predict the future in a way. Now, I don't have a problem with Ariana necessarily. I think she is problematic with her long history of being the other woman in relationships. Speaking of which, do you guys want a video on that? How Ariana was reportedly the other girl that every man that she has ever dated, starting from Jai Brooks in 2013, to Big Sean, to Mac Miller, to Pete Davidson, to Dalton Gomez, to Ethan Slater, and to whoever else I forgot? Let me know. Ariana the Homewrecker newest updates. As I was about to finalize this video, Ethan's estranged wife Lily J blasted Ariana for being a homewrecker as she directly spoke to Page Six. On July 27th, Lily J directly told Page Six, "Ariana's the story really, not a girl's girl. My family is just collateral damage." Oh my god. She also said, "The story is her and Dalton," referencing Ariana's split from Dalton. Now this is huge because we usually have sources speaking out on behalf of the celebrity, so for Lily to go and directly blast Ariana herself, well, we know that she's pissed and rightfully so. Page Six writes that Lily has been calling every news outlet to get the story out while acting differently towards Slater behind the scenes. I can already smell the damage control from Ethan and Ariana's side.
She smells bull pretty quick.
Obviously, if her life has been ruined by a major pop star, she'd want to go and get her revenge essentially. And that's why she's talking to these media sites. She's telling Ethan and others that she only cares about protecting their child, Page Six's source shares. She's rightfully upset because her marriage fell apart, but Ariana and Ethan didn't do anything wrong, our insider adds.
Sure, Jan.
Telling us that Slater had been separated from Jay for 2 months before romancing Ariana. Ethan is trying to take the high road and hopes he can resolve this situation for the sake of their child. The high road is not cheating on your wife and filing for divorce less than a year since she gave birth. But sure, who should we believe? The inside source that claims that Ethan and Ariana did nothing wrong as both their marriages went up in flames? Or Lily J, who said that her family is collateral damage and that Ariana is not a girl's girl? As previous sources have reported, Ariana would hang out with Ethan and Lily and even held the baby as she told Lily that she can't wait to have a baby of her own. So this is truly crazy, but if you have read my blog posts in the past years, you know that I never said that Ariana is a girl's girl or anything of that sort. She's often kind of been the drama. But yeah, this concludes this video about what happened between Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez, how her and Ethan Slater started dating, how Ethan's wife Lily J feels blindsided by all of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think more happened behind the scenes that the media hasn't reported on? Do you believe that Ariana isn't the bad guy here along with Ethan Slater? Let me know. I will also be publishing an exclusive tea spilling story for my blog Comeback, so be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content each week. Follow us on our social media, and as always, I'll see you next time.